We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. At 11:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, members of the scientific community have made a startling discovery. The sun has begun to expand, have begun to increase dramatically, and people are melting where they stand. Scientists don't know why the sun is expanding, but this is creating a life-threatening situation. In order to ensure actions immediately, evacuate to a fallout shelter or underground bunker. UV and microwave radiation has intensified, making the surface dangerous. Take and updates on the situation. If you cannot get to an underground bunker, you must lowest level of a sturdy building. Keep all air conditioning units running. If you are in a building and a fire breaks out, you must evacuate immediately. Large forest fires have broken out, and the oceans are beginning to The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. The sun is continuing to expand and is going to explode any second. This is the end. Say goodbye to loved ones. Pray to your God. This is the final activation of the emergency alert system. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. There is no emergency with the sun. An unknown person hacked into the emergency alert system. However, there is a national emergency ongoing. The following cities have been destroyed by nuclear missiles: New York City, Chicago, Denver, and Seattle. Early warning detection systems have been destroyed by nuclear weapons. The following action should be taken immediately. If you are in a fallout shelter due to the fake emergency that was broadcasted, do not leave until an all-clear signal is given. Keep a battery-powered radio to receive news and information from your local news outlets. Several countries have fired nuclear missiles at the United States, and it is currently unknown who fired the missiles that destroyed the listed cities. Congress has declared war, and the United States is expected to fire retaliatory missiles soon. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on the situation. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. There is no emergency with the sun, and no cities have been destroyed. Congress has not declared war. Someone keeps sending the public fake messages. However, there is a real emergency ongoing. An asteroid the size of Jupiter is about to hit the Earth. Stay in your fallout shelters, and prepare for the end.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. There is no emergency with the sun, and no cities have been destroyed, and there is no asteroid that is about to hit the Earth. However, there is an emergency currently ongoing with what? Tell them they will have to wait. Oh jeepers, I'm sorry. I am using a microphone for this message. Anyway, there is currently a snowpocalypse going on in the following states. Everywhere but Hawaii and Florida, snowfall totals of 1 inch to 2,350 inches have been reported. We don't know why that number varies. Snow squalls may or may not be occurring currently, and a Category 6? No, that cannot be right. Are you sure? Okay, well, a Category 6 hurricane that just formed is hitting Florida now. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this developing situation.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. You guys think it's so funny to mess with the public. I'm sitting here drinking coffee and the sun is shining. Let us get on with it. There is no emergency. However, now is a good time for a test. Please stand by.
This is a test of the National Emergency Alert System. This system was developed by broadcast and cable operators in voluntary cooperation with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the Federal Communications Commission, and local authorities to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the tone alert you heard at the start of this message. No action is required.